I have a question for you. How many of you heard of Moonville? Probably a lot of you haven't because it is a long and forgotten ghost town where Mother Nature has already claimed it, but its spirit still haunts the now abandoned town. The town was established in 1856 as a mining community as its residents had discovered that the land is rich in minerals. There they established the town alongside the railroad tracks, opening up salons, casinos, bars, shops, barbershops, building houses, etc., and even raising their own family. For nearly a century, the town thrived, and at its height, over 100 people lived there. However, by 1947, the town was completely abandoned and Mother Nature reclaimed the land around it, returning the town to the forest from whence it emerged. Although the town is, is long gone, and only the tunnel and the railroad trail bearing the name Moonville only remains, its spirits still haunts the now forgotten town with that of the Brakesman. Around at least 1859, a tragedy occurred where a brakesman was fatally injured after falling over onto the railroad tracks, and a train ran him over and was not unable to stop. While this tragedy was sad, it went from being historic to speculation, as many have suspected that he may have been intentionally pushed onto the railroad tracks, or someone was flagging down a train to drop off goods but could not stop due to a storm. Regardless of the speculation, many have claimed to have seen the spirit of the brakesman as his lantern continues to emulate in the night sky. However, no one has really seen his spirit besides the lantern that continues to light up the tracks, or so people have claimed, but many visitors have claimed to have seen his spirit or was hoping to see his spirit but was left disappointed. In the year 2000, John Skimmett, a skeptic, took his family out on an adventure to the now forgotten town, where they were offered nightly tours. He took this opportunity and took the tour around the now forgotten town. One story in particular is that while he was exploring the cemetery and took a photo, he had claimed to have seen an orb which indicated the spirit of the brakesman. Although he did not see the brakesman's spirit, but the orb proved otherwise. Was it the spirit of the brakesman or a glare? We may never know. Now, if it was during the daytime, we could suspect that it was sunlight, but because it was done at night, it was definitely an indication that it was a spirit of the brakesman who passed away over a century ago. In 1999, John Henderson was hoping to make contact with the spirit of the brakesman within the tunnel. He went there and waited, hoping to make contact with the brakesman's spirit, but was unsuccessful. Although he left disappointed, he probably would have been successful if it was on a stormy day, as the tragedy event occurred on a stormy night. Although it probably would not have been a good idea to do it in the middle of a storm, mainly for safety reasons. Despite the two failed attempts at spotting the brakesman's spirit, Moonsville is definitely the most haunted places on Earth, and many have claimed to have seen his spirit. Even though you can't really see his spirit, but you can definitely feel his presence all round. And sometimes it's not what you can see that makes a place haunted, but what you can't see is what makes it even more haunting. And Moonsville is definitely an exception. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and comment your favorite ghost stories and give me your suggestions on which haunted places I should talk about next. And until next time, stay classy, and I'll see you all in the next video.